A new era of ruble payments is there, therefore I decided to explain how it will work as simple as possible. So, let me give you an example. Let's go. Imagine a town in a certain kingdom and a village next to it. A farmer from the village carries milk to the city, and there he pays money. So, here is payment system. There is a basket in the city on the market. Owner of the basket throws money into the basket and informs the countryman, "Hey there, money is in the basket, bring the milk." Farmer brings the milk, gives it to the market owner and takes money from the basket. Of course, this type of exchange is quite risky for the farmer, because he does not receive money to his own account straight away. He has to rely on the market owner's honesty. Actually, at that time there is no risk at all, as there is no reason for marketer to deceive farmer. He regularly puts money in the basket and regularly receives milk. Over the time, trusting relation between him and the farmer reaches such a high step that marketer comes up with a special offer. Look, why would you take all the money from the basket? After all, you still spend them here in the city. So, let's do it this way. Take as much money as you need for living in the village, and the rest of them just leave in the basket, and I will send you matches and salt and everything you need in the amount that you will request. Is that okay? Obviously, farmer is happy because it's not really convenient for him to carry money back and forth all the time. And for some time everything is great. Countryman keeps regularly bringing milk, while at the same time basket value is growing as he spends way less than he earns. However, money seems to belong to the farmer, while they are in the city in full control of market owner. And then one day comes, and the marketer declares, "You know what? I don't really like your behavior recently, so I took a decision to withdraw all your money from the basket and will not send you any matches and any salt anymore." Let's start from the beginning. Bring milk tomorrow and you'll find money for what you brought in the basket. And yeah, forget about previous savings. How do you think, after all of this, farmers still will have any confidence in marketer? Of course not. And then farmers bring his own scheme. You can keep putting money in the basket, but I won't deliver milk until my brother goes to a town, picks up the money from the basket and brings it to me. As soon as I have money in my pocket, I will take milk to your damn city. Now look, nothing has changed for the merchant. Just as usual, he continues to put money in the basket in his city, but the very deal changed dramatically. Farmer will not bring any milk until he gains control of the money. That is, until the money ends up in the village. With this simplest example, you can see relations between Gazprom, Europe and Gazprom Bank recently. So, how Putin's scheme works. Back in the day, European clients did not transfer money for gas they received directly to Russia. Instead, special accounts for Gazprom in euros and dollars were opened in European banks, to which Europeans put dollars and euros. As soon money were in the account, payment for gas was done. Gazprom supplied gas and in return could use currency it had on the account. It could change it for rubles, buy goods in Europe or simply leave money on the account. However, account remained under control of European authorities, who could freeze, and did that, it at any time they want. But the new scheme is a game changer. Gazprom Bank joins the scheme. From now on, Europe, in exchange for gas, putting its own dollars and euros to Gazprom's account. But here's the important part. Transfer of foreign currency to Gazprom is not considered the moment of payment for the gas. Only from the moment when Gazprom changes dollars and euros to rubles and transfers rubles to other accounts in Russia, only then transaction is considered completed and Gazprom will send gas to Europe. So, even if Europe wants to block Gazprom Bank's money, it would only be able to do it with dollars and euros. No one can block rubles, as these rubles are stored inside Russia. At the same time, blocking euro and dollar will not give anything. These assets are not Gazprom's yet, it is the money of European gas consumers. Only when the foreign currency is exchanged for rubles, only then will the money go to Gazprom Bank, but no one will be able to block them after that. While it all might look the same as it was before, they send dollars and euros to us, yes, everything looks the same, but back in the day money was controlled by Europe, and now this control finally came to an end. Secondly, the scheme will perfectly support our lovely ruble. Previously, Gazprom converted only a small part of its revenue into rubles. From now on, all foreign exchange earnings will be converted into rubles, which will lead to the strengthening our currency. After transferring oil, fertilizers, wheat, metals and other export productions to a similar scheme, it is quite possible to expect dollar at 60, 50 or even 40 rubles. Yes, I understand the disappointment of some people who expected that Germany would personally take and send rubles to Russia. Germany does not print rubles, that is why Germans would still have to come to Moscow Stock Exchange and exchange euros for rubles. The fact that Gazprom Bank will do it instead of it fundamentally does not change a thing. Actually the opposite, it just makes it more convenient for Germany and other countries. And yeah, convenience means more and more clients will switch to the scheme faster and start supporting our currency faster. By the way, ruble at 40 is great. On the one hand, this is good. Foreign goods and services will cost a penny. But on the other hand, because of strong ruble, our goods will lose some of their competitive advantages. The proceeds from the sale of hydrocarbons and other will decrease. So it's really a double-edged sword. That is why I think at the beginning they decided to play around with gas in this way. Firstly, this is the most irreplaceable commodity for Europe, so it will definitely work with gas. And secondly, it will be possible to observe how this all will affect ruble exchange rate and the economy in general. There will be more pluses than minuses. They will slowly transfer the rest of the trade into rubles. With other goods, it is easier to do this, because the scheme will be tested and understandable for Europe. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell.